Oké, we zitten nu gewoon met
Wil je denken dat er dus een lamp staat?
Ja, zou zeggen, zeker dat.
Sorry?
Starten.
So we are about to start the show. We are currently live, sending out of the music capital of the world this week, live from Groningen during the Eurosonic event. So we are live. We are about to start the show today. We are sending out in multiple European countries from our headquarters in Groningen, the Netherlands. We have a packed program with people from Music Tech Netherlands, people from Music Tech Barcelona, and myself. I'm going to do a little webinar about music rights, income streams, and how to make sure you get paid as a creator. Before we start, we would love to have some interaction, wait a little bit for the room to fill up. So if there are people watching, I would love to know where you are watching from. Are you in Berlin? Are you in Amsterdam? Are you maybe in Groningen or in Barcelona? Let us know where you're watching from. In a few minutes, we're going to start. We have a packed program, cool guest, like I told you. So let's go for it. I see the room filling up. That's super cool to see all those people coming in. Give a little moment to get people in here, and then we will start the program. Tell us where you're coming from. Tell us what you do in the music industry. And if you are watching this on LinkedIn, please hit the thumbs up button and comment and share this with people. And if you are watching this on Instagram, click on the paper plane and send it to somebody in the music industry who really knows things, need to know things about his rights, about his royalties, and can learn from all the knowledge we're going to share in this upcoming session. Or share it in your story so everybody can see it. We're gonna go start in a few minutes, so keep interacting. Let's fill up this room, share it with people, and then we will kick off the program. For the people who are just entering, my name is Jonathan, one of the founders of Smart Label Academy. Today we have one of our first masterclasses. It's the first one live streamed in multiple European countries. We do this on an invitation of Music Tech Barcelona. Also, people from Music Tech Barcelona will join. So that's super cool. I see already more people coming in the group. So that's cool. It's also a nice opportunity for yourself to network and to connect. So let us know what you are doing. We are open that you are sharing your profile. Maybe you can connect with people. You never know what comes from it. So it's a great place with like-minded people, music tech developers, creators, label owners, publishers, music experts in sync and licensing. So I think it's a cool thing. Going live in a few minutes. Seeing some comments coming in, so that's very cool. Share it in your story, please, so people can also join this live event. It's our first webinar, so we need the exposure. We need to trick the LinkedIn and the Instagram algorithm. Yep, super cool. I think we are about to start. One more time, let us know what you do. Comment in the comment section. Link LinkedIn. Push the like button on Instagram. Share it in your story. Share it with somebody who needs to know what's going to happen in the music industry in 2026. We have a webinar packed with knowledge about rights, about metadata, about distribution, about sync opportunities, about correct registrations. So that's super cool. I think we have some people in, so we're gonna start. Welcome, everybody. My name is Jonathan. I'm one of the founders of Smart Label Academy, and on invite of Music Tech Barcelona, today we're gonna start a webinar. We have a very cool guest. Our first guest will be Thijs Verhulst from the Music Academy. Then we go, from Music Tech Netherlands, of course. Then we go to Rita Gimes, who I know from Barcelona, general manager of the Barcelona Music Tech Hub. And after that, I myself will do a short masterclass on music rights, music registration, copyright law, and a new feature of the Smart Label Academy called the Creator Passport. So it's a packed day today with a lot of knowledge. So for one last time, if you have people on Instagram who need to know this, share this live feed in your story, comment, send it to them so they don't miss this. It's live, so they can't see it back. Be there or be square. Today, we're going to start with a little talk from Thijs Verhulst. He is a real music industry veteran working at places like major labels like Warner and is a board member of Music Tech Netherlands. He's gonna tell about the importance of the community of the European Music Tech Network and what their mission is. And also, we are broadcasting this from Groningen. I could say this week the capital of the European music industry, because it's the time of Eurosonic. Eurosonic is one of the biggest showcase festivals for the music industry. And Music Tech Netherlands is also be present there. Thijs is going to do a cool talk. So if you are in Groningen and you want to connect, drop it in the comments. Let us know. We are hosting also a couple events, meet and greet, because the music industry is a very relation-driven business. So network, connect, and find people who you can business do with and to express your network. We are going to live now to Thijs Verhulst, and he is going to talk a little bit about the Music Tech Netherlands, the mission of Music Tech Europe, and later we come back and then we're going to switch to China because that's where Rita Gimes from Music Tech Barcelona is located currently. So we're going to go live now to.
Yes, Jonathan, thank you very much. Well, first of all, welcome everybody. It's a pleasure to see everyone taking part into in this live stream and in this session set up by Music Hub. It's very funny because I know Rita Gimenez is now based in China today, and I'm based in Spain. So as Music Tech Netherlands being, so that's well, taking over the position of Rita in that sense. So yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about what we do with Music Tech Netherlands, because Music Tech Netherlands is one of the many organizations within Europe, similar to how Music Tech Hub is the organization in Spain, across Europe that supports the Music Tech Hub ecosystem in Europe. Basically, Music Tech Netherlands was formed 2 years ago by me together with two partners, Jos Vijen and Femke Blok. The idea behind this is that we saw a lot of initiatives when it comes to innovation in the music industry, but Dutch landscape, it was still quite fragmented. And already there was the Music Tech Europe system happening with Music Tech Germany being there, Music Tech Hub in Spain being there with many years. But this space of connection and meeting people and where knowledge is being shared, it was not happening yet in the Netherlands. And both me, Jos, and Femke, we have a long history in terms of innovation in the music industry. I've been partnering with Jos for instance, for many years, for over 7 years, facilitating and working in the space of music and innovation with the technology hub that we have in Eindhoven, where ASML, for instance, is from, working on a lot of like innovative ways to experience music, utilizing VR, AR in live music settings, but also utilizing blockchain solutions to think about new ways to monetize content and distribute music rights. So the reason why we created Tech Netherlands is because we know that it is very hard. Well, first of all, technology is having a big impact on the music industry in general, but specifically in Netherlands. Secondly, we know that it is very hard, as I think Jonathan mentioned very well, to get into the music industry. And the music industry is definitely a space of connection. So if we see that most innovation in the music industry comes from the outside, so if this innovation comes into the music industry and if these new ideas enter the music industry, we want to be this place of connection where you can meet people, like-minded individuals that try to innovate in the music industry, because we know that the music industry is still relatively dense. So most of all, Music Talent it's a space of connection. We really offer a platform, and that's also what we see at the events that we do, is that people really value the drink after the events. It's where you meet the people that also are working on innovative ways to transform the music industry and thinking about new ways, new business for the music, new business models for the music industry, new application of technology within the music industry. So networking is a big part of Music Tech Netherlands. It's bringing all of these separate initiatives that there were within the Netherlands together in one space. Furthermore, it's knowledge sharing. We do organize a lot of events, mainly on important topics right now, for instance, such as the team of generative AI. And lastly, knowledge and information in terms of supporting. So we really are also an organization where we really help the startups to get their product to market and help them understand what and what is needed to. That's part of the work that I do with Music Netherlands as part of the mentor commission. Lastly, being also part of the Music Tech Europe ecosystem, a very important thing that we do here, because Europe is quite a difficult territory, because it is quite, you have a lot of countries on a very small amount of square meters. It's very important that we build this European network, because we also need to connect countries, also connect individuals working on similar solutions to make sure that they can share knowledge and also thereby drive this innovation forward. So lastly, an important part of Music Tech Netherlands is also offering this access to the European stage. So that's why I was very glad that Jonathan and Rita invited me today to tell a little bit about Music Tech Netherlands. If you want to know more, go to our website, musictechnetherlands.com.
Super cool. Thank you so
Jonathan.
much. Thank you so much, Thijs, for all these insights, and the work what you are doing is so important. I know it personally, of course, as a music tech builder, born and raised in the Netherlands. Like you said, it's very hard to join, and that you are facilitating that, opening that up, creating connections, creating opportunities for people to build, to create, and to prosper. I'm very thankful for that, and I think a lot of people are. So that is super cool, and also that you are at the Eurosonic this week in Groningen. If there are people watching who are coming to Eurosonic, let it know in the comments, and connect with each other, because a lot of things in the music industry, like Thijs and myself already said, happening on the network events afterwards. That's the most fun part of the business, of course. So thank you so much for this. And before we go to Rita from Music Tech Barcelona, for all the people who are watching, again, please like this live stream, comment in the comment section, and if you are watching on Instagram, please hit the little paper airplane and share it in your story, or directly send it to people who are artists, creators, producers, or working in the music industry, so that when we are starting the masterclass after the interview with Rita, they can get the knowledge about registering their rights, how money flows in the industry, the importance of metadata, collecting your money, so you get paid for what you create. But first, we go to my dear friend Rita Gimes, a general manager of the Barcelona Music Tech Hub, who supported me from literally day one when I came a few years ago into Barcelona. So I'm always grateful for that, and I'm so happy that you want to join and tell us about the important work you are doing with Music Tech Barcelona. Rita, take it away.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. It's really great to be here, and for this webinar and these kind of events to be happening. I first want to say that we're also in Eurosonic this week, so please let us know if you want to meet up. Our president, Jose Luis Tagaceta, is going to attend. He's flying in tomorrow. So our mission is very similar to Music Tech Netherlands. Obviously, all our partners in Music Tech Europe, we do share that connectivity and that sense of, we saw that the sector was fragmented, and it was also not very well known in investor circles and in public institutions, even amongst other tech entrepreneurs. So we want to say, okay, music tech is an identity, and we are a family. So from Barcelona, from the local levels, even to the Europeans, but then we also get connections with Chile, Brazil, and we see this movement in Africa and Asia. So it's really great to see that there is so much international friendships and relationships starting from the same stem, right? Music tech unites us, and that's very beautiful. I don't want to repeat what Thijs has explained so well. We do also networking, and we do activities that, of course, let other people about
So it looks like we lost the connection for a bit with Rita. When the connection is established again, I will bring her back. That's why you see things are live. We are doing this directly from Groningen, where Eurosonic this year is also hosted. And like we said, Thijs is also in the Netherlands, but Rita, if I remember correctly, is live streaming this from China. So when we establish the connection, she comes back. And for now, we go with the talking points from the music business and money masterclass. I think that slide will be coming up. We are going to do a little mini masterclass. So if you didn't share this already on Instagram or like this feed on LinkedIn, please do it now. Tag and connect with people in the music industry, because we are up to doing some knowledge bombs about royalty registration, metadata, distribution, sync and licensing opportunities. And we have something very special for you, because this is the first time we're going to talk about a new feature from the Smart Label Academy called the Creator Passport. But first things first, we need to start with the core understanding of the music industry. Like they say, you need to walk before you can run. And that means that you need to understand how money flows in the music industry and which rights are attached. So if we look at a recording of a musical work, it is not one flow of money, of one flow of streams. There are multiple rights attached. Then we are looking at the copyright side of a song. So we are talking about the melody, about the lyrics. That is all combined to the publishing side of a song. And it comes with a special identifier. It's the International Standard Work Code. And that money is not directly collected by artists and creators or composers themselves. You need institutional organizations for that. So I saw people in the chat who are from Spain, from Barcelona. That's where you sign up with parties like Unison. I saw somebody that's from Berlin. Then you have collecting societies like Gamma. And of course, here in Holland, we have our great friends from Buma Stemra. A lot of artists and creators and are not signed up or are not signed up properly. So if you are making music, if you are writing lyrics, if you are composing, if you are doing the arrangement, make sure that you are registered, because if you are not registered, you cannot claim your money. That is so super important. A lot of times I hear stories about people they are saying, yeah, the money is not paid out. That's not true. All the money will be paid out, but they need to know to who they need to pay it. It's a very conservative way of doing it. So that means if the registration is not correct, then there is a mismatch. And if they don't know who to pay, then it's very hard or nearly impossible to pay out that money. The same is for neighboring rights. I always explain that as all the rights that are not directly connected with the copyright, but with the recording. Those are collected in Holland by a party called Sena. A lot of the times people are not signed up, so their recording code, their international standard recording code is not connected. So make sure you sign up and you have your rights in place, because otherwise there is a mismatch and people cannot directly pay the money that is generated to you or your royalties out on your bank account. Besides that, if you are streaming your music on places like digital service providers, in the industry we call it DSPs, then I'm talking about parties like Deezer, Apple Music, Spotify. Those royalties are paid to distributors. The parties like names you probably know: TuneCore, DistroKid, CD Baby. Make sure everything is filled out in a correct way, and read the terms and conditions. Often you pay a certain fee of the royalties. So make sure you have a good insight in what kind of rights are registered, what is the metadata, and metadata is the data that is attached to the rights, basically. Um, and in that way, you have a better understanding and a better overview. Because I think one of the biggest problems in the music industry, well, one is that it's super hard. You have one song, dozens of different rights, and a zillion of potential income streams, where it's not possible to monitor all by yourself or at one place. But also not taking the time as an artist or a creator or a producer or a label owner or a builder in music tech to really grasp the idea of how this works. And that means that a lot of times there is under registration. So not everything is clear at the parties who are doing the collecting work. And that also means that you are often missing out on opportunities to make money. Because if the data is not there, if the metadata about the data is not there, you haven't your music ready for opportunities like sync licensings or other placements. So make sure that you do that. And I hear you thinking, how do I do that? This is super hard. I don't know where to start. And that's a little bridge to what we have built here at the Smart Label Academy. Because the Smart Label Academy is a new initiative of Smart Label. And that's where we help people with the business side of the music industry. Because often there is no lack of creativity. Everybody is creating, putting out songs. But I think the biggest problem is that artists don't really get paid. And one big problem of that is that you don't know where you need to register it, where you need to get your money. So if you go to the smartlabel.academy, we are currently running a feature called to create a passport, where you can fill out everything that you already have registered regarding your number. So in Spain, for the publishing side of things, that can be a Unison, or in the Netherlands for the recording side, it can be saying now your IPI number. But also common pitfalls, like the names in the Netherlands are often with things like Van or Van der. That means that you have multiple IPI numbers. That's also things we see often, that people don't really understand how that works. Also, you have the opportunity to directly couple and connect the releases that you already have done with the splits and the potential payouts. So that's everything you have already done. And that's maybe not per se new, but it's very convenient to have that in a very nice way on smartlabel.academy with the creator passport. But what is also very cool is that you see what you still need to do. So that means that in that way, you create a complete overview of all the potential income streams that are there regarding to works or lyrics or melodies or compositions you have already created, or beats that are sitting somewhere on a hard disk. And we are telling you how you could monetize that. And if you have any questions on this or how it works, we will come back with a Q&A. Or if you have any questions for Rita or Thijs on the music tech hubs in Barcelona and in the Netherlands, drop those questions in the comments, because we will answer them shortly. And what happens if you have filled out your creator passport completely, that you have a complete overview of all the rights that are already taken care of and all the things you still need to do? It creates a certain peace of mind, and then you can focus on what we think 2026 and the years after are bringing for creators in the music industry. Because we think it's going to shift to a more direct to fan creator economy. That means that you need to know who your fans are. You need to have options to connect with them, not in data silos of third parties in Instagram or Spotify or whatever, because they are blocking the connection with your fans. So if you have a direct connection through phone numbers, through email, through Discord servers, through WhatsApp groups, and all those things, you have the option to reward them for their fandom. You can reward them with new music first. You can reward them with things like a set list or a discount on merch, or directly connect them for events taking place in, let's say, 50 kilometers from their house. And you can see if you can monetize that relationship, because then it's a direct relationship and they can grow with you. They can invest in your career. And basically, that's where we truly believe that the industry is going. So upcoming features from the Smart Label Academy will also be created on that vision. So that's the most important thing, why you need to take care of your rights, so you are 100% sure all those bases are covered. And we are here to help you with that, with the Creator Passport. And then you can start rewarding and connecting with your fans, establishing your own database with phone numbers and all things like that. So you can truly monetize your craft and start to live from the music you create. Because I work in the music industry now for a couple of years, you could say, and I think the problem is never the creativity. It's the way the creativity is monetized. And if you don't take that in a business way, then you are not able to live from your music. And I think for a lot of us, we all love music, we all love making music, but we need to get paid. And there is a system and a structure to do that. And we are here to help you with that. So, go to the Smart Label Academy, sign up, connect with us. If you are at Eurosonic this year, also happy to connect with us. Follow our page, share it with people who also need this knowledge, because this definitely won't be the last webinar we are going to do. And I would love to invite Rita and Thijs back to the stage, because I see we're having a few questions, and we are basically doing a small Q&A, and then we are also almost hitting our time mark of 45 minutes live streaming directly from the headquarters of Smart Label in Groningen. So then we need to wrap it up, but I want to invite Rita and Thijs back to the stage. If Rita is there, she's still not there, but we still have Thijs, so that's great. Let me quickly go to some comments to see. There are some questions. Maybe you can talk a little bit about the events that are coming up from Music Tech Netherlands, and if you need to be signed up, or if it's free to come, or how that exactly works, Thijs.
Yes, for sure. So at Eurosonic, we will host a panel. My dear colleague and Maarten Walraven have put this nice panel together to talk about the rights implication of the music industry and how to get to a fairer streaming model for artists. So
Cool.
this is one of the panels that we have set up in. For anyone attending Eurosonic stuff, this is you can attend our panel if you are interested, and also meet more of the music tech team there. Further up, we will do, I'm not sure if I can completely confirm it, has to be officially confirmed, but I can give you
you can. You heard it first here at the live stream at Smart Label.
Joint event with Music Tech Belgium. Coming a joint event with Music Tech Belgium, where we're going to visit with a small group of entities. And furthermore, there's more events down the line. It will be a mixture. We always do a mixture of events. These are events that are attendable. For instance, like a drinks we hosted in December during the Boomestemmer AI event, which was open to everyone, because connecting, networking is one of our pillars of our mission. This is also something that we continuously try to for events, but there's also going to be knowledge sharing events and workshop events. For instance, there's from my committee, the mentorship, can really talk about how you set up a startup, how you define a problem. This event will appear on the agenda very soon, but this will be a members only event. If you're not a member of Music Tech Netherlands, there will be an entry fee, and then you can attend the event, of course. So that is how we
Super
make it possible.
cool. Yeah, and I see that we have Rita back in the live stream. So we We are very happy
Hi,
that we
everyone.
see you. Because you were cut off in the middle of a very interesting and inspiring story about what Music Tech Barcelona is doing and what your missions for and goals for 2026 are. So I would love to give you the stage for a little bit. We have about 5-6 minutes left. So if you can fill that, then I think that's a very great way to end this first live webinar. That's also initiated and hosted by Rita Gimes from Music Tech Barcelona. So I give you the stage now, Rita.
Thank you so much, and apologies for the tech inconveniences. But sure, for 2026, we will continue doing events in Barcelona, Madrid, and we will be also opening a lot of our events in Bilbao. Keep watching for that. One thing that I think I didn't really have time to explain earlier before the break was that we started this project called Open Music Tech Database for Discoverability, and we'll be continuing working on that across Europe and across the world, because we want to really promote that platform so that music entrepreneurs that are starting, and even those obviously consolidated, are on the platform, and we provide visibility to everyone as a whole. Then artists and everyone that works in the music industry can easily go find any tools that they need for each and every part of their work progress. And this is going to let this gap between music tech and the actual professionals that need those tools be smaller and smaller every day. So we think that 2026 will definitely look like OMD2. So please go on omd2.eu and your music tech entrepreneur register or claim your profile. And if you're an industry professional, also please check it out. You'll see that we're building trends to, also for investors, obviously, but then you can see what's going on, what has been going on in our sector for the last couple of years, and then do your predictions and where is it going in the future. We're sure that with projects such as Smart Label Academy, there's going to be so many more musicians and professionals looking into tech for their careers. And we know that especially emerging artists, they will really take a big advantage in their everyday work with everything that's been working on by
100%.
European entrepreneurs.
Yes, 100%. And thank you again for sharing this important story, because I know it from first hand how I was welcomed by the Music Tech Barcelona community when I moved to Barcelona a couple of years ago. And I think a lot of opportunities that I have been getting are in the beginning through you guys. So all those websites and all those initiatives we also show behind in the show notes, so people can watch that back in the recording, sign up and connect. And then we are slowly but surely coming to the end of this live stream. So Thijs and Rita, I really want to thank you for being here, sharing this story and doing this. For everybody who is watching and commenting on LinkedIn and on Instagram, also thank you for that. Follow our page, follow Music Tech Netherlands, follow Music Tech Barcelona. And like we said, the music industry is a very connection driven industry. So connect, show what you are doing, learn from each other. And then I think we are setting ourselves up for a great new way where the rights are registered correctly, where tech is built that is really used by creators, and we can come together and make basically a big fist to the status quo. And that means that we as creators and artists and builders are getting paid for what we create and having a direct connection with the people who love our craft, and we create super cool experiences. For now, we're gonna shut it down. So thank you again for watching this first live webinar. And if you are at Eurosonic, come and connect with us. And otherwise, I see you back in the next live stream. That will be in a couple weeks. More info if you follow our Instagram page or if you follow us on LinkedIn. Thank you for now. Have a good one, and never forget, it's all about the music.